Yeah. So,
What's up?
sorry. Yeah, just like this. So to begin with, he's still going to keep this. Whenever there's strikes, whenever there's strikes involved, so he's actually trying to hit you. There's always going to be more space, right? So things like this are kind of easier to warm up with. If he just is trying to hold me as hard as possible with the elbows, this is probably going to be too much in terms of trying to escape for most of you for now. But when he's holding me, he can't hit me, right? So he keeps his elbows retracted in, he's turning his thumbs out like this. Yeah, it makes it a lot harder for me to escape, but there's the trade there that he can't really hit. He can only hit when he starts to kind of relax a little bit. Yeah, so he's trying to hit. Yeah. And so now what I want to start to do is to work on a pendulum idea. So instead of me bridging, which is what everybody tends to show, yeah, and it tends to only work when people are roughly the same size, I could show this to somebody relatively, like, the smaller you are, the easier this actually becomes, which is what jiu-jitsu should really be about, right? Is trying to help the small person survive. They don't have to win, they just have to survive. So I'm here, he's doing his shots and so on. And what I'm doing, once I know I'm safe, is I start to take my legs this way, and I'm going to try to retract. My legs are going to be like my arms are going to be like a bow and arrow. They're not the most important things really, but they're going to be like a bow and arrow. I'm going to try and put this hand towards the mat, and I'm going to try and pendulum my body all the way through, so that my hips end up actually on the ground. My hips are on the ground. I'm not going into my feet, and I'm trying to take my legs up basically to like, what would that be? If this is his 12 o'clock, that would be about 5. Yeah, so I'm just trying to do this. Okay, and my arm stretches to the ground. The reason it stretches to the ground is if he tries to get up now, or tries to headlock me, he can't. He can't. Yeah, so one more time. So you see how efficient this is versus me trying to bridge and move him, where it's me trying to move his entire body versus me just kind of moving. Once I know I'm safe, so I'm using here, I'm minimizing the damage. My heels are going all the way on the ground. This is extending, thumb to the ground, and this is retracting. And I'm going, my heels go along the ground, almost like I'm trimming the grass, and I resist the urge to put my feet down. I'm trying to put my hip bones here. So you see my feet never ever hit the ground here. And that's the most common mistake I see people make, even black belts, when they try to do this, is they have a habit of trying to turn this into a bridge at some point, and they end up stuck. Yeah? So one more time. So here, we're staying safe. We're minimizing the damage. Get my pendulum going. My arms are going to do this once my heels go. And I don't put my feet, at no point do I put my feet on the ground. I'm trying to rotate my, almost so that my hip bones on the front are touching the ground without touching my feet. Yeah, tries to headlock me. Can't move because I'm hitting his shoulder. Now I can go through. Yeah, let's give it a go.